Pigeon Forge in the heart of the Old Mill District. We're at the Old Forge Distillery. They are not only a moonshine distillery, they offer vodka, gin, bourbon, and rum. They also have an awesome craft cocktail bar. We're going to get a little preview of their spring cocktail menu today. And we just had a great lunch here at the Old Mill Pottery House, so I highly recommend coming down here. You can park in Patriot Park and check out all the things this area has to offer. Let's go inside and see what they have at Old Forge. So I'm here with Ben at the Old Forge Distillery. He's going to walk us through their spring cocktail menu.
Yeah, so what we've got here, we've got several different cocktails we're going to make today. The first one we're going to start with is using our coffee moonshine and our coconut moonshine, making a coconut espresso martini. So the first thing we will do, a little bit of ice in each coupe glass, 1 ounce of coffee moonshine, 1 ounce coconut moonshine.
Much more interesting than vodka.
Yeah, we try to incorporate moonshine with all of our drinks, and the neat thing is trying to get people to understand how they can use moonshine in their drinks versus versus just doing shots all the time.
Yeah,
Next.
I think it's perfect for this. And the coffee, instead of Mr. Black, perfect substitution.
So next will be 2 ounces of our espresso mix, cold brew, whatever. And then a couple dashes of fee foam. Now I doubled the recipe on everything. We're making 2 drinks here. Get that a little chill in the front. Vigorous shake.
And so you use this fee foam instead of an egg white in it. Now, why
Correct.
did you do that?
So it's it's vegan to start with, so kind of getting broaden to more people, and then also we find that it works a little bit better than egg white, and then sometimes the smell can be a little off-putting with.
Oh yeah, and sometimes it takes the egg white a while to separate. This is like perfect right away.
Yeah, I mean it looks like almost like a Guinness,
Yeah.
And then we will just garnish with a few coffee beans.
Yeah, and
Yours gets a little.
That's a lot of
more
health and happiness on the second one. But yeah, I get a lot of espresso martinis, and sometimes you're lucky to get any foam at all, much less foam that will support like all of that.
Yeah. As you can see, it's holding up, and especially with yours. I mean, there's a lot of beans in there.
Yeah.
It's holding it up, no problem. So let's give it a little taste. So, cheers.
The coconut tastes awesome in it.
Yeah, kind
That's
of
like
coming
really
through
good.
a really nice, springtime. Our goal is with each menu this year is to try to go through a different espresso martini. Those are super popular right now. We just come off of our winter menu, which had a caramel espresso martini, and so for spring we're doing coconut.
Awesome. So if you're in Pigeon Forge looking for like the best espresso martini, come on down to the Old Forge Distillery. So now it looks like we've got a gin drink coming up. That's another thing I really like about this distillery. Most of the ones around here only have moonshine, but they have bourbon, gin, vodka, and rum in addition to the moonshine.
Correct, yeah. So we're going to be making our spring flower, and that features our gin, which is a muscadine-based gin, so a little different. And it's also barrel rested for a couple years. I think this batch is 5 to 7 years old. And then also using our elderflower moonshine. We will start with 1/2 ounce of our gin and 1.5 ounces of elderflower.
So I could see that being like an alternative to the Saint Germain.
Absolutely, yeah, and that's exactly what it's kind of mimicking.
Yeah, and that's actually in Taylor Swift's new favorite drink, the French Blonde, the Saint Germain. So you could make like the Tennessee version of it.
Absolutely. A little sour mix and a little bit of cranberry juice. Jesus, swirl and dump. Another vigorous shake just to kind of chill and dilute. And the spring flower. Cheers.
Cheers. That tastes really good. It's I've never had that gin, but it seems like kind of a softer gin, maybe not as dry as some.
The barrel resting is definitely coming through. It kind of helps mellow everything out, kind of blend it in, so nothing stands out. Our gin is not overpowering juniper. A lot of people get put off with gin with the Christmas tree flavor.
Yeah.
Ours is not like that. And then that elderflower really coming through, bringing through those floral notes just for springtime.
Yeah, I think that's actually the first barrel-aged gin I've ever had. I didn't even think about it having a little color in it, not being clear like most of them.
Yeah. Yeah, and we're using used barrels, so that's why it's not coming through super dark after so many years with like you would with a bourbon. Next, we're going to be making our Grapefruit Refresher, and this is using our Grapefruit Thyme Rock and Rye. It is a rye whiskey base with a little sweetness added to it, kind of doing our play on the old rock and ryes that the old timers used to make when they got sick. Rye whiskey, rock candy. So this is our version, 1.5 ounces of rock and rye.
So the peach habanero is also like one of my favorite products here. We have a video with 3 recipes with that, and this one is really awesome too.
Yeah, it's really good. The peach habanero, the way I describe it, kind of talks to the back of your throat, but it doesn't burn you up the way just so that that sweetness kind of comes through. So next we will add 2 ounces of pineapple juice. And 2 ounces of orange juice. Another vigorous shake just to kind of blend it all in. And the Grapefruit Refresher. Cheers.
Cheers. It's almost like a tropical version of a whiskey sour.
Yeah, I'm getting the thyme is coming through for me. I'm kind of getting that herbal note with it. But yeah, then you get the tropical flavors of the pineapple and the orange juice. Yeah, that's really enjoyable. I think that's going to go over very well.
Yeah, perfect for spring.
Yeah.
Oh, what do we have here? Pineapple moonshine?
This is our pineapple moonshine, one of our newest flavors. So yeah, just kind of a nice little summer thing. We're going to make a pineapple jalapeno margarita. So we will start with a couple pieces of jalapeno, a splash of sour mix, and a splash of simple syrup. We will muddle those together just to kind of bring out those oils. And we de-seed the jalapeno. We're not trying to burn you up with anything. Just add a little bit of heat. 2 ounces of pineapple. Again, that is a double pour. We will add half of a lime.
And it's always a sign of a good bar when they use fresh juices.
Yeah, absolutely. On the rocks. There we go. And we will throw, just to make it super fancy and official, little lime. And we offer those, salt is optional on that. I did these without salt though. So,
Cool.
pineapple jalapeno margarita.
Cheers. That is so good. I love spicy stuff, but it's not too over the top. So even if you're a wuss, you could give it a try.
Yeah, and we can adjust that, you know, if you want it. So this is basically a ring and a half on each margarita. You know, if you want less spicy, 1 ring. If you want more spicy, we can do 3 rings. You know, we can do whatever you want to do. Make it a little spicier, more spicy.
And pineapple and jalapeno are like a match made in heaven.
Yeah, and we can also just do regular pineapple margaritas without the jalapeno, you know. Just whatever you want to do. We're pretty versatile in creating stuff.
So what's next? Looks like some kind of raspberry vanilla vodka drink.
This is our French Martini. It's one of our most popular spring drinks. It's featuring our vodka, vanilla bean moonshine, and then another company of ours is the Old Mill Kitchen. We're using their raspberry syrup and a little bit of pineapple juice with this. We will do 1.25 ounces of vodka, 3/4 ounce of vanilla bean moonshine, 1 ounce in each drink of the raspberry syrup. And this is kind of grabbing the sweetness as well to kind of balance everything out. And then 2 ounces of pineapple juice. Vigorous shake to make sure you gotta get that raspberry syrup really broken in. And then strained into the coupe. And there we go, the French Martini. Cheers.
Cheers. The vanilla and like the creaminess, I guess just from shaking pineapple, it's almost like a dessert.
Yeah, it's you know, it's a little sweet, but it's not over the top sweet. Yeah, you're getting the vanilla bean,
really good.
the raspberry coming through, a little bit of the pineapple. Yeah, it is. And like I said, it's one of our most popular drinks on the menu. Our next drink is going to be our strawberry lemon drop. And so the first thing we're going to do is rim our glass. Take a little bit of a lemon
Fancy.
with a little bit of sugar. So just kind of a, you know, a little sweetness with all the tartness. There's that. Then in our shaker cup, we're going to add a couple strawberries that we will muddle in and just kind of break those up a little bit. We will add 1/2 ounce of our vodka. An 1.5 ounces of our lemon moonshine. The juice of 1/2 lemon, and then just a splash of simple syrup. Shake this scoop of ice. And then served on the rocks. Oh, big splash.
Bursting with so much flavor, it's coming out of the glass.
Yours looks so much better than mine does. So, all right. I'm gonna hold mine over the sink. It's so full. Cheers.
Very refreshing.
Yeah, immediately strawberry. It's, you know, strawberry, but then you get that tartness, that lemon, that little sugar coming through. That is really good. I really enjoy that. That's going to be fantastic when, you know, temperatures start to rise up, gets a little warm.
Yeah.
Have that on the patio. Absolutely. We're going to make a blackberry bourbon cocktail. So we're going to be using 2 ounces of our blended bourbon here. It's 100 proof, 7 years old. We're also using a blackberry sage simple syrup that we kind of have branded, a little mint and lime, and then topped with a little club soda. So let's dig in. So I'm going to go ahead and throw the mint in there with the half of a lime. Get that working. I'm going to muddle that up, just to kind of get those oils extracted out. A muddler here. And yeah, just kind of getting that working, just kind of extracting just a little bit, you know, kind of open everything up.
Yeah, don't like beat the crap out of it, but just get the mint and not the like plant flavor.
And again, this is 2 ounces for each cocktail. We have 3/4 of an ounce of our blackberry sage simple syrup. Us in our shaker. This one doesn't have to be as vigorous, just kind of mixing everything up. Chill and dilute. Strain. And then a little club soda to top. Alright. And cheers.
Bourbon and blackberry, it's a match made in heaven.
It goes very well together. Yeah, you're getting that bourbon. It's a bourbon forward cocktail, 2 ounces of just bourbon. You're getting that, but then you're getting a little bit of that sweetness. The mint is kind of coming through. You know, we can probably garnish that with a little bit of mint in there, you know, so it's really getting that flavor in there, almost like a julep, but not quite that extreme. But yeah, that's an enjoyable cocktail. Bonnie, thank you so much for coming out. I hope you enjoyed a preview of our spring menu. You know, all your viewers can get those here at the distillery, obviously.
Awesome.
But then also they can get any of our products at any local retailer of theirs, any package store, any bar. Just have them go in, ask for us by name, Old Forge Distillery, and you know, if they need it, they can get it through their local distributor.
And a lot of people don't realize this cocktail bar is here.
Yeah, we make close to 30 different flavors of moonshine, and we can make a cocktail with anything like that. And you know, have your viewers reach out to you. Hey, I'm looking for this or that, and you know, any riff on any cocktail we can do. And thank you so much for your time that you've provided with us today, and we're honored to be your guest.
Yeah, we're honored to try all these awesome cocktails.
Thank you so much. And done.